So you're an economist, you know, based on your background, how to project what economies are going to do around the world. Tell us now, we're in the beginning of 2021. Is that going to be a good year for the global economy, or what are your biggest worries?
One thing that happened in 2020 was the world didn't slow as much as people had feared, and so the forecasts for 2021 are actually being brought down because the starting point was a little higher than expected. So I'm pretty cautious on 2021. I think a lot of countries are still in substantial trouble, and COVID is, as you know, is still very omnipresent around the world. So we've thought that a critical variable is to get vaccinations done for as many people as possible. That will help in the GDP outlook, in the growth outlook. Reopening schools is a critical variable because both from the education standpoint, also it enables people to be at their jobs working if the schools are open. So that's a key variable, and the World Bank is very involved in education. Now, one thing I should mention is the inequality of the current world environment. It's troubling, and I think it's actually getting worse, which is a big challenge.
So are you worried about COVID really becoming the dominant economic issue for 2021 as well? In other words, it doesn't go away, and it really hurts the economies in developing markets much more than the developed markets?
Yes, and there are many aspects of that. One is simply having global growth slow really hurts poor people because they're dependent on trying to catch up, on getting advancement. Also, remittances have been down. That's the money that's sent back home by workers that are across their borders, outside their borders, and that's gone down a lot. So that's a big blow to the developing world. And then new investment simply has been much slower. One thing the World Bank has tried to do is supply, and I pushed in April of 2020 that we wanted to be in working capital and trade finance. This is the short end of what companies need in order to keep their private sector companies and businesses operating. And because the banking system had really reduced its offerings in these poorer countries. So we've been successful in that, a big ramp up of working capital and trade finance. And I think that's helped in trying to build resilience. But I am concerned, as you say, that it could be another slow or harmful year. And especially that's true of people's health, nutrition. One thing we're doing to combat that is social safety nets, just getting cash to people so that they can, and especially to women, so that they can buy food for their family, they can pay for some kind of transport to education, or at least survive during the crisis. That's been one priority.